Hey everyone. So before we get into this episode, do you mind if I ask you a really quick favor? I know it's so annoying, but I promise this will be quick. If you enjoy It's Been a Week, or even if you don't enjoy It's Been a Week, actually, if you could just leave me a quick review, you can just scroll down. There's a 1 through 5 star. You can even click write a review. And if you just wrote me the quickest, easiest, best little review you can, I would be so appreciative. It would mean so much to me. So please, I'm asking you, it would take you like 2 seconds and I don't know what I'll do in return, but if you do it and DM me what you want me to do in return, I will do it. All right. That's all. Thank you. What is up, everyone? It's that time again. You're listening to It's Been a Week. I'm your host, Ben McDonald, and this is your weekly dose of whatever the hell just happened. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to It's Been a Week. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you had a good weekend. It's Father's Day weekend, so happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there. Father's Day, when you have a dead father and a dead stepfather, not that I would celebrate my stepfather, you don't really have to celebrate as much anymore, but I do still celebrate my father-in-law, so there is that. But everyone out there celebrating Father's Day, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you were spoiled. I hope you got the Father's Day you deserve. So I haven't really been on here doing many rants. And I think, earlier in the season, we kind of had the segment, The Breaking Point, which it kind of like died off. I don't really know what happened to it. It just kind of went away. Not to say that it won't come back, but I don't know how that happened. We were doing Breaking Point segments in the episodes, and then I don't know. I literally was like thinking about that on my drive. I was like, wait, whatever happened to Breaking Point? We kind of quit that. So I have a few things that I want to rant about that just annoyed me this week. People who leave their phones on Do Not Disturb or have their phones on a Do Not Disturb schedule. What is that? That is the most annoying thing. People who like their phones automatically at like 9:00 at night go on Do Not Disturb and don't come back until like the morning. What if I need to get a hold of you? What if like someone needs to contact you and because you'll do the text and you can hit notify anyways and it like bounces up at you, but people still don't respond to that. I understand turning your phone on Do Not Disturb when you go to a movie, if you're seeing a play, if you're in the middle of something where you don't want it to be disturbed, I totally get it. But to have your phone automatically go on Do Not Disturb every night is like diabolical. I'm like, what? Who? How? What? I mean, I guess if you're like a light sleeper, like, but who? I mean, my phone has been on vibrate since 2004, so like, I don't know who. What is the point of that? Like, for real, that would stress me out knowing that people like can't get a hold of me. That would drive me nuts. So I have friends. I'm not gonna call it any names, but I'll literally like go to text them or I'll need to call them. Like maybe we've had plans that happen to be early morning plans and their phone is on Do Not Disturb. So then they don't answer. You like can't get a hold of them. And people that think it's okay to have your phone on Do Not Disturb, like what is wrong with people? I don't agree with that. And if you're one of those people, like don't come for me. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I would never have my phone scheduled to be on Do Not Disturb. Also, obviously I love when people talk about me. I don't care. I like attention, positive or negative. Recently, it has come to my attention that there is a group of people up in Minnesota that love to talk about. There was this rumor that went around like, oh God, this was, oh my gosh, like 15, maybe over 15 years ago, that my friend Emily and I slept together at some of the barrel races or something like that. And this rumor like went around the horse industry and the barrel racing circuit up in Minnesota. And I just find it so funny that is like still being spread and that's still going around. For the permanent record, I will just like to state, I am a gold star gay. So if you don't know what a gold star gay is, it means I have never slept with a woman. I've never been with a woman. So that would make that rumor kind of hard to prove to be true, seen as like literally gold star. But it's so funny to me. Like, I have not lived in Minnesota in years. I have not been up in that horse circuit. I have not been in that community, like competing for so long. And the fact that this rumor is still being circulated and people are still talking about it, like, it's amazing to me how much interest people have in my sex life, actually. And like, how my question is, like, again, I don't care. Talk about me. I like attention. So the fact that I'm even in people's mouths, great. But how is like that rumor? How is the conversation or the topic of me and this girl sleeping together in a horse trailer, how does that still get brought up 15 years later? How is that still, like, are they that bored? Is it that you have that much not happening in your life that you're still talking about this rumor that started 15 years ago? It's wild to me. I mean, I guess like my life, I'm moving on. Like everything moves so quickly. Like I don't even remember what I had for breakfast. So let alone remembering rumors from that long ago. It's mind boggling to me. But hey, if that makes them happy, if that's what they want to talk about, if that's what gets my name in their mouth, I mean, have at it. Keep it up. I actually confronted one of the people. I was like, is my sex life really this interesting to you? And I said, also, just so you know, I am a gold star gay, and you might want to look that up so you can understand that what that all means. And she was like, oh, no, I know exactly what you're referring to. And this was a story between this person. And I was just talking to them. And I'm like, okay, like just going round and round in circles. And I was like, I mean, listen, you're the one that's I just asked you what was so interesting about my sex life. And you're the one that's now spiraling. And like, you can tell you're trying to like cover up your tracks and your lies, which again, I don't care. Like, I'm just curious why this rumor and why that's so intriguing. I mean, you know, whatever, have at it. This week's episode, it is a really fun one. It's with my friend Laura. We may have had a couple cocktails. We may be a little tipsy, maybe even a little drunk doing this episode. But you know what? Sometimes when you're with your friends and you're cooking dinner and then you're having a few bottles of wine and then you're like, you know what? Let's record a podcast. You never know what's going to come out. And sometimes it's funny. So I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Don't judge me for being a little drunk. And again, if you need to know about my sex life, I can assure you I am a gold star gay. And yeah, I guess I'm sorry to all the women out there, but I've never been with a woman. So, and I don't plan on ever being with a woman. So AJ and I are very content. All right, everyone, here's the episode. Let's get into it. All right, everyone, welcome back to It's Been a Week. I am so excited. I have one of my best friends in the world joining me today. You've heard her on a previous episode, but this episode is going to be a little different. We're a little drunk, and we are going to...
Is that different?
Yeah, I guess that's not any different. But please welcome my dear, dear, dear friend, Miss Laura.
Hello. I'm so excited to be back. I'm just excited to be here.
I think anytime we're together, honestly, we have the most, anytime we're together, I feel like we have the most fun.
Sometimes when you have fun with a friend and it's this kind of stupid fun, it's kind of inexplainable, right?
I would say.
You try to tell people, oh my God, it was so funny. This happened. And people,
it's never funny to anyone else.
They don't get it. So let's just try not to explain it.
I do want to.
I just, you don't get to start. I get to start.
Okay.
What's wrong with your nose?
Okay, bitch.
You can edit that.
No.
But
so
what is it?
I know. Look at me. I look like I've been in a bad car accident. So I get microneedling done often. And I recently, yesterday actually, I had microneedling done, and I also had salmon sperm injected into my face.
That's so gross.
Okay, but they're saying that salmon sperm is the fountain of youth.
But why?
Well, that I don't know, but you could sell me at a Mary Kay event and I will buy anything.
For real. Salmon sperm.
Salmon sperm. No, literally, I would be the perfect candidate
if it was like
regular sperm, human sperm.
No, like female juices. Did you do it?
No, ew.
Okay, ew.
Listen, I would be the best if anyone out there has a pyramid scheme, or as they call it, multi-level marketing. What is that? Multi-level marketing? You know, yeah, just that.
Stop, period.
Period. I would be the best candidate because I will fall for anything. Like you could literally, Pampered Chef, yes. Mary Kay, let's do it.
Have you done Peppered Chef?
Yeah, I've done Nerium, I've done Herbalife. Like you can sell me on anything. If you give me a good sales pitch, I'm down.
Oh, I'm so ready to sell you on something.
Yeah. So I went to my dermatologist told me I went there to get like my skin checkup because I'm a very like moly person. I have a lot of moles.
Is that?
Yeah, all over. No, I think that might be bruising from that's bruising from the microneedling. But I'm a very moly person, so I always go to get my like yearly checkup because I want to make sure I don't have skin cancer. And my dermatologist said, you should do microneedling. And she said, I think it is the most underrated procedure that everyone should be doing. It is the most cost-effective procedure. So I was like, okay. So I started doing it. This is my third treatment. And my girl that does it was like, well, you should do we have an enhancement. And I'm like, an enhancement?
What is it?
And it's the salmon sperm. So they
I can't.
So they put salmon sperm all over your face.
How did they get a salmon to sperm so that it will go on your face?
I think they get the salmon. I think this is like, it's probably vegan friendly because I don't think they killed the salmon to get the sperm.
Of course not. The salmon ejaculated. It should say thank you.
Yeah. It's like, you're welcome. No, I think they get the fish out of the water and I don't know, they stimulate it somehow and then it shoots out the sperm, I guess, and then they capture it and they put it back in the water. Listen, I'm not a salmon sperm like farmer. I don't know. But
they don't make you like whack the salmon off.
No, what I do know is you go there, they put this numbing cream on your face, they numb the shit out of you, then they wipe that off, and then they take the salmon sperm and they lather it on your face, and then they use the microneedle tool. It's like a little machine, and I think the microneedle, like it
pushes it in.
It pushes it, it like punctures it into your skin.
And it got really excited on your nose.
Well, she went real deep on my nose. But because I told her what?
For real. This is a real question. What did it smell like?
I wonder if they actually put a fragrance in there, actually. I've never thought about that. I didn't smell anything.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
For real. Did you do your research?
No.
So you're just like, salmon sperm, how much is it? $200? That seems fair.
It was $250, which I've heard is a good deal.
I mean, since you're 55 and you look 35.
Fuck you. No, I
need to find myself some salmon.
Listen, when they put it, the lady who does my Botox and does my microneedling, she goes, I'm telling you, this is the fountain of youth. Everyone's doing it. And I said, okay. And she did it like as I was leaving her office, my face just got really tight. And I was like, oh my God. Mind you, ever since I did it, everyone has literally been going, what have you been doing? Your skin. You have such good skin.
Since yesterday?
Well, this was the second time I've done it.
Oh, before. Okay, but I always think that about you, for real.
That I have good skin?
Yes.
I'm so self-conscious about my skin.
What?
Because I have very big pores. I'm a porous person. Huh?
Come here, let me see.
I can't get that close to you.
Not true.
But I do. I like look in the mirror and I'm always like, oh, like I'm very like, I feel like I look like, do you ever see the movie Holes? Did you ever see that movie?
Next subject.
Like, I feel like Shia LaBeouf is like digging holes on my nose.
That is so silly.
It is. I feel like I have a lot of pores and I don't like the pores.
Well, I do not have my glasses or my contact on because.
Do you have a sty?
Is that a sty? I have no idea.
Okay. So in response to your question, can I ask you a question?
Maybe.
The fuck happened to your face?
Now or then? That's rude. I can't believe you have to bring up the past like that.
We have to talk about it.
Like, I can't help it. I
Okay.
have a good deal.
Okay. You guys, Laura is one of my dear, dear, dear friends. Laura has plenty of, you're not struggling for money. And you,
I'm a hunter.
No, and a gatherer, apparently. You, listen, if there is, I love it. Listen, I also love a deal. I do. I love a good deal. But let me tell you what you don't bargain on is like anything that's injected into your face, your body, surgeries, anything like that. So,
I mean, some people have to learn the hard way so they can teach others. I am a teacher.
Teacher of all. Laura called me this was a couple months ago now. It's been a few months. But Laura called me and she goes, Ben. And I went, what? And you FaceTimed me.
And he said, did you have a stroke?
I go, did you have a stroke?
And I really kind of thought maybe I did. And then I remembered my Groupon coupon.
You guys, Laura does not need a Groupon account, but for some reason she has one.
Why not?
You went on Groupon.
It's still alive.
You went on Groupon to get Botox.
It was cool.
No, it's not cool.
Not then.
Whoever gave you Botox, Laura comes out of there. And you know, Botox takes a few days to like kick in. So like you probably left there feeling so good.
Well, I mean, at the moment I was like, I saved $4,000.
No, maybe.
I did probably save $400.
400. Yeah. 400. Yeah.
$7 a unit. That's my first clue.
Wait,
versus
you
12.
paid $7 a unit?
Uh-huh. Didn't that look good?
Okay, so AJ and I we have an amazing girl here in Texas, but we used to fly to LA. We were paying $18 a unit.
Does that include the flight?
No, we were going in Beverly Hills and we were paying $18 a unit. Now I think in Texas, I think we're still paying like $13 a unit, but you paid $7.
I know, it's such a good price. How could you pass it up?
Well, you tell everyone why you should pass it up.
Well, I will say that this entire side of my face did not move for 3 months. And every time I talk to Ben, he is like, are you speaking English?
You couldn't smile.
I couldn't smile. It's like the one thing that I'm used to be, or I am now again, confident about is my smile. But at that time, I mean, it was.
No, you had gotten your Botox and I was like, oh my God, that's great. And it takes a few days to kick in. And then all of a sudden we were on FaceTime and I'm like, did you have a stroke? Like what?
You asked me if I was okay.
Yeah. And then I was like, when you told me that, like, you're like, I used a Groupon to get Botox. I was like, you need to go home.
I never thought that you would announce that publicly.
Wait.
I told you in confidence that I used a coupon. I love coupons.
Not a coupon, a Groupon.
I actually, the other day, I wanted to go in and get, for the first time ever, yes, a self-tanner.
Oh, I love a tan. I love a spray tan.
But guess where I found it?
If you say fucking Groupon.
I did.
Okay, but also you just told me, here's the thing about spray tans, and I go to Bronze and Bubbles here in Fort Worth. Shout out Raquel, she is the best. When you get a spray tan, whether you get the rapid or the long, like it's either going to be 4 hours or 8 hours, you have to shower. You slept in it.
I wanted it to get dark.
If you sleep in your spray tan, you will turn orange. You will look like Donald Trump.
Do I look orange?
No, you got lucky. You got lucky. But I'm telling you, you should not sleep in your spray tan.
Soy Latina.
Also, I have to say, back to your Botox and your...
The cool thing is it lasts longer in the forehead than the face.
Yeah. What did I tell you when you got it?
I'm not saying it. You know what he told me to do.
I said, you need to go home and put your vibrator on your mouth.
And I don't have one. So then my husband was so happy for 3 months. Will you please edit that?
No, that's staying in for sure.
Terrible.
Take a sip.
Okay.
Cheers. People are going to be like, God, they're fucking wasted.
What's wrong with them? Okay, we're not yet, but we're getting there.
And it's a Tuesday. But skincare, listen.
I think it's Wednesday.
Nope, we record on Tuesdays.
Oh, it's CUNT.
Yeah, exactly.
Hate that word.
Cunt. I just don't think that, like, of all the things we're gonna like do to ourselves, whether it's injecting, like, let's not do Botox.
No Groupons in the future.
Yeah.
Ben, I'm gonna take over for a minute. Tell me, I don't know if you can even go there, but can you tell me a story that every time you think of it, you just laugh out loud?
Like that involve you?
Okay. No, just like in general, not really that involved me, but you know how sometimes things that happen in your life, they're so funny.
Do you have a story that's like that, a funny story that always comes to mind?
Well, like my most recent story, yes.
What's the most recent one? Have you told me?
Well, I told you, but I've been saving it because I want to. Okay, I'll tell you.
Just tell the story.
But you already know the story. You know the story.
We'll refresh my memory.
Okay, so yeah, I'm producing this film right now, and it's called Girl in the Red Corner. and it's about a female MMA fighter.
Mhm.
And so a friend of mine introduced me to these 2 gentlemen who were from the Middle East, and they wanted to meet for lunch at the Ivy in Salem,
Oh, so fancy.
right? So fancy. So we go there.
Is the Ivy still a thing?
Well, I don't know. Yes, at that moment it was.
The Kardashians made it a thing.
No, but it was way a thing before then. They just claimed it.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. You just have to claim it.
Mhm, mhm.
So anyway, so we meet there, and well, I like my Groupons, and when I pulled up, it was $60 to valet your car. 60. I'm not gonna valet my car for $60. So I go to try to find parking, and I have to park like 5 blocks away. LA blocks are like New York blocks, but anyway, so we have our lunch. We go through the thing. I explained to these gentlemen the whole thing. They had seen the pitch deck, they had seen the story. And about an hour into lunch, they say, "Oh, is this a women empowerment thing?" And I never use that word, but it's about a woman trying to make a difference in her child's life and trying to change the trajectory of her family. So if you call it women's empowerment, sure, that's what it is. We're trying to make a difference. And they push my pitch deck and all my materials towards me, and they're like, "We don't believe in that."
Fuckers.
So I was like, "Okay, check, please." And so they bring the check over, and the check sits there for about 10 minutes. And I'm waiting and waiting. And I know that I cannot pay that bill because this would be very dangerous of me. And finally, they're like, "Okay, well, are you going to pay the bill? It's time to go." I was like, "Very funny. Don't try to trick me. If I paid that bill, then that would be empowering me." So they start laughing and they pay the bill, and we get up on
Wait, that is good though, because that's women empowerment. If you're paying the bill,
exactly.
and they're
How
apparently against women empowerment.
how dare they think that I would pay the bill because they were trying to trick me, right? In my mind, they're trying to trick me.
Oh God! And I bet you these people have the dicks the size of Tic Tacs. But yeah, go on.
I didn't get to see them,
Thank God.
nor did I want to.
It'd be like an
Anyway.
eye assault.
So fast forward, they go out to their valet park car, and I start walking to my car in my favorite cowboy boots, by the way. And they pull up at like the third light. And they're like, "Are you okay? Is everything okay?" I explained to them on a very, very cold winter day that I parked 5 blocks away. And they say, "Well, get in, we'll give you a ride." So of course I get in because I'm freezing and I still have 2 blocks to walk. So anyway, I get in and I scoot in the middle. There's 2 people in the front, I'm in the back. So I scoot in the middle and I'm talking to them in their mirror. We're talking, and as I get in, they have the heater on because it's freezing. And so the heat will kind of increase smells.
Oh no!
Oh, yes. And oh my God, someone had just dropped one, and it was so
It's
stinky.
like someone ripped ass.
And I'm literally gagging, but I'm trying to be polite. So I'm like, "Thank you for the ride." And they're looking at each other, and I can see them in the mirror, and they're like trying to blame the person behind them, the driver, the passenger, and they're like, "There's no way. This smell is so bad, Ben. It is permeating the heater and the smell." And I'm like, "No." So finally, I'm like, "Excuse me, no. That is a man, FART. I did not do that." And in fact, I can't take it. My eyes are watering. It's so bad. Like, in fact, could you just let me out at the next light? I'm just going to walk. I'm so bad. And I'm trying to be polite, even though
Why did they just roll the windows down?
I don't even know. So, because it's cold. I don't know. So I'm like, "Let me out." So they pull up the next light and they're like, get out, as if I did it. And so I'm like, "Okay, bye." And I'm starting to get out and I'm like, "It's so bad. What if you sharded? I feel for you." And so I'm scooting over. And as I'm scooting over, I look down, no lie, all over the back seat, all over my favorite boots. There is so much poop.
Oh no!
I had stepped in the biggest pile of green, I don't even know, yellowish, something mustard color. And I was like, as I'm getting out, I can't help it. I'm like, "Oh my God, oh no. Oh my God, I did it." And they're like, "We knew you did it." And I'm like, "No, I didn't. I did. I kind of did. I didn't, but I didn't. I'm so sorry." And they're in this beautiful black Tesla, all decked out leather. And they both look back. Can you imagine? This is like a scene. They look back and they go, "Get out." Okay, so there must have been a chunk. So the guy starts yelling at me, "Get it out! Take the mat with you." It's a rubber mat. Who cares? It's a rubber mat. You can wash it. So, so I get out. I'm kind of embarrassed. Of course, it's all over my shoe. So I start to pull this mat out, and the poop starts to roll into the car.
Oh, oh, oh.
It's the worst scene
It's
ever.
so bad.
So I finally get it out, and then I'm so embarrassed that I have to pull myself back together. So I get the mat out, and before I shut the door, I stick my head in. I'm like, "So, should I be waiting for that phone call?"
No, you did not.
I did. They were like, "Shut the door."
Did they ever call you?
No, but they're going to. They are going to
Oh.
then. I mean, look, we don't need to go there, but what just happened last week? A UFC fight on the White House lawn? Okay, fast forward. Next subject, your story.
Wow. I don't even like poop talk because that makes me really uncomfortable, but that's a funny story.
It's kind of funny. It's one of those moments where you have to call someone and tell them, but you're too embarrassed. And so it's kind of like, can I make this funny? Or is it always going to remain like it was all over my shoe? I took the shoe off and put it on the sidewalk. And I'm just going to say one more thing. We got to move on after this. I'm not even sure it was dog poop. I'm pretty sure
There is a big homeless problem in LA.
a huge homeless problem. And I did have to make my way through a few tents to get to the restaurant. So I'm just saying, like, I don't know. But I hope somebody enjoyed my boots because I took them both off.
You left the boots?
Well, I'm not taking the other boot.
You see?
Wait, would you take that boot? Here's a question. Would you? This is the name of today's podcast. Would you take the other boot? What are you going to do with one boot?
We're going to name this We've Been Wearing Boots.
Can you sing that song?
Like the Shania Twain? Whose bed have your boots been under?
I don't know that song. Wait, let's go here.
You don't know Shania Twain? Whose bed has your boots been under? Ba-na-na-na-na.
No, I was thinking, I can't sing. These boots are made
Good for walking. Oh,
That's just what I'll do. One of these days, these boots. Oh, can you imagine if those boots walked all over you? They will. Trust me, they will.
Wait, so you took the boots off, leave them on the side of the road, and then you went home in your
I had
socks?
on. I had 2 more blocks to walk. I literally had 2 more blocks to walk in my socks. And the whole time I was dying of embarrassment. But anyway, the best story ever. I saved it for you.
Wow. Okay, well, how do we transition out of there? I think let's talk about how we met.
Well, a little bit.
We got to fight for a little
We
bit.
gotta fight for a little bit.
This was back in, when did we meet? It had to be like 2015.
Really?
Yeah. He was like, it's been like 11 years. We've known each other for like 11 years.
Okay, yeah, because I started acting 12 years ago.
Yeah. So I remember I joined Ivana Chubbuck's acting studio, which in LA was like the most prestigious, like at the time, it was like, oh, all the good actors go here. So I joined and had to do some like audition process thing and passed and had to read her book and do all these things. And they were like, oh my God, yes, we love you. And so then I moved on and I went to class and I remember you had a scene and I was like, oh my God, this is Julia Roberts' doppelganger. And remember, you were like doing this scene and I was like, wow, you talk like her, you sound like her, you look like her. I'm like, this is crazy. And then I think I came up to you and I was like, do you want to get lunch?
You did. It was so fun.
And you did.
Cute.
And you were like, yes.
I said, yeah, why not? Let's do it. You're fun. I loved your energy. If you ever got to meet Ben in real life, I just want to say you would love him as much as I do the second you meet him. You meet people sometimes in life and you just know this person's a fun, good person. I need to be in their lives and I need them in my life. That was you.
Really?
So we had coffee across the street.
See, I don't feel like I give everyone that energy.
But that's the cool thing about human beings, right?
Yeah, because I feel like People have said that to me before, like something similar, but I feel like I don't wake
You're
up.
so great. I want to be with you all the time.
But like I feel like AJ wakes up every day and he's just like happy, positive, and gives the same energy every day.
He's so great.
And I feel like I wake up and I'm like, some days I'm feeling like this, some days I'm feeling like that. And then I think I match people's energy. So I'll meet someone and I'll immediately be like, I'm over you. And I give little. I think most people think I'm a bitch.
But you don't match that energy. Matching the energy would be like someone negative comes to the room and then you become negative. That's matching.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I don't do that. I guess
You feel it and
I
decide whether you want it.
Yes. I gauge someone's energy and I decide if I'm going to engage that.
Okay. Let's just talk about you for a minute.
Oh, please.
One of the things that I love about you that I can count on you for so much is that I can call you on a bad day and be like, oh my God, this happened today. And that day you will either say to me, okay, whatever, that happened. Anyway, what are you doing tomorrow? Which is so true. That's such a beautiful thing about you and having a friend like you, and everybody should have a friend like you. You need someone who's like, okay, let's put it in perspective. That was today.
Who gives move on.
So I don't know if I'm sure I have shared the story with you about August 1st, 2017. I got beat up by a gang.
Okay, right.
So we don't really need to go there, but it's like this super weird thing. I got beat up by this gang. It was so weird. But let's just talk about that on our next podcast.
Yeah.
And I had to obviously go through a lot because there's some PTSD that went through that. I had a broken jaw and some other crazy stuff. Who cares? That was then. But that's my point is I have a friend. I love him so much. His name is Carl Mazzaconi. He was a director. He did a bunch of cool movies. When that happened, I freaked out. I went to his house. I looked like Elephant Man. My face was completely distorted. My jaw was wired shut. It was crazy. And I didn't tell him what happened. I just needed a friend. If you lived in LA, you probably would have been that friend I called. But when I got there, he was so busy, he didn't even see me. He said, like, I'm redoing my house, but come over. You need to talk. I'll be here for you. And so he's got all these construction people there. And so he turns over and he sees me and he goes, everybody out of the room. What happened? And I told him the story about how I got jumped by a gang. And he said, when did it happen? I said, August 1st, 2017. He said, say that again. He told me 4 or 5 times, say it again. August 1st, 2017. August 1st, 2017. I said it out loud. Okay, now? And he said, one day. It was one day in your life, Flora. Is it going to be the rest of your life? Or is it going to be one day something really bad happened to me? I need to deal with it and figure it out? Or are you going to be like, that one day changed my life forever and I'm so sad, people suck, or I got beat up, or I broke my jaw, or whatever. One day. Life is about perspective. And I think as I get older, I love people like you who naturally are like, that sucks. Are you okay? Because I'm here for you if you're not. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, what are we going to do tomorrow?
Right.
Every day we have a chance to do something new.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was like this super, and I know I sound Pollyanna right now, but I'm serious. That was such a life-changing moment for me because things happen every day and you're allowed to indulge in that sad moment or whatever. You're allowed to indulge in it. Of course, you got to cipher through it, but maybe I had one day or maybe I had 3 weeks or maybe I had 20 days of shit in my life.
Wink, wink.
But it was 20 days.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
We've got thousands of days.
Like, how does that day affect you? How does that day change you? How does that day make you a better person? How do we get here? I got so serious all of a sudden.
No, I love that though, because I think that people like, I've talked about this before, like people love to play the victim and people love to be like, poor me, or they get so hung up on like, and look, people go through crazy shit and horrible and traumatic things, but you're right. It's one day.
It's one day.
Don't let the one day define your whole life. No. Don't let the one bad experience, I mean, my stepdad held a gun to my head when he found out I was gay. Like I could sit and hold on to that and be like, and like sad. Like, did I go to therapy for it? Yes. Did I figure it out? Didn't go. Was it traumatic? Absolutely. But I'm not going to let that one moment, which actually was about a 10-minute encounter, dictate my whole life.
But you could have been.
You could 100%.
Could have. And that's an easier way to go.
And I also think I'm not saying, or I don't think you're saying either, don't ignore it. Don't run away from it. Don't act like it didn't happen. Don't feel the feelings and go through the motions. But like one moment, one bad person, one experience, one day, one thing, like your life is so much more than that. Like don't let one thing define who you are.
You have the choice. See, this is when like life and choices come into play. You have the choice to decide this is who I'm going to be forever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be the girl who got beat up by a gang.
I'm going to be the gay guy who got a gun held to his head.
By his father.
Stepfather, but yes.
Well,
But legally adopted me, so yeah, father.
Right. No, but okay, so we just acknowledged those are traumatic experiences. We cannot erase that. That happened. But it made me aware of the choice that I can make about tomorrow.
Mm.
I hate to say this, but my grandfather has this super cool saying, and it says, tomorrow is the most important thing in life. Tomorrow is the most important thing in life. It arrives at midnight. It's clean and clear. It hopes that you have learned from yesterday.
So true.
And how cool is that? Like every single day we have an opportunity to say, that was terrible. I'm not going to bring that into tomorrow. Or that was amazing. I'm going to bring that into tomorrow.
Right.
We have a choice. We have a choice. I make it sound so easy. I understand it's not easy.
Yeah, right.
Things might take 30 days to go over, but at some point you have to say, I'm choosing to stay in this pity party, or I'm choosing to move on and learn from it and teach others, or keep it in my silent learning lesson, but be a better person because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay.
Totally.
So I have a really important question for you.
Oh, God. Okay. I feel like you're interviewing me. I love this.
Who sings the song, one bad apple don't spoil a whole lot of love? I don't even know the words. My husband was laughing. My husband is laughing at me right now because I don't think that's a word.
It's definitely not Charlie XCX.
One bad apple don't spoil a whole lot of love.
Sounds like Trisha
Give you
Yearwood.
one more chance. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. Please. If your audience is as young as you are, they're not going to know that song. I always thought it was Michael Jackson. This is an opportunity right now for anybody who's listening to
be like, you stupid assholes.
That was the Osmond Brothers.
It's the Osmond Brothers? Listen to the one bad apple.
Millions and millions and millions of people. There's bad apples everywhere. It happens. Apples get rotten.
All right, everyone. I love that you've listened to this episode. We're going to go make some dinner. We're going to keep drinking our cocktails. Eat the good apples. And I will see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday. Oh,
that's my line. It's my line.
Okay.
All right, everyone. I will see you next Tuesday.